We know you missed us, but we couldn't stay away for long because Arizona, we've got issues. Last week, we participated in Advocacy Day alongside our partners from the People First Economy Coalition. We had an impressive turnout of over 190 participants and engaged with 30 legislators. Our team met with 7 of those representatives. Together, we advocated for Arizona's 2023 People First Economy budget priorities at the state legislature, with a focus on addressing the needs of Arizona tenants by allocating $150 million into the Housing Trust Fund. During this event, we not only had the chance to discuss our Rent is Too High campaign with legislators, but we also gave a sneak peek of our second episode of our Rent is Too High docuseries. Make sure to keep an eye out for the official premiere of the second episode of this docuseries. Speaking of the budget, we're several weeks into the back and forth of budget negotiations. Remember, this is our money, and the legislature has the responsibility of spending it on programs that benefit us. We're pushing for $150 million toward Arizona's Housing Trust Fund, with emphasis on direct support like rental assistance, and $20 million in arts funding. Along with the People First Economy, we're also demanding a statewide paid family and medical leave insurance program that would provide at least 24 weeks of paid leave for all Arizona workers, and $40 million to the Arizona Promise program to expand access to tuition assistance for more Arizonans. These pieces, plus a repeal of massive tax breaks given to large, profitable corporations, would go a long way to supporting struggling Arizonans and making sure that support is well funded in the future. The rent is too high. Our work has focused on getting rent control and other measures that would give immediate relief for our working families. Our focus has never been on supply-side solutions. We are working to hold billionaire corporations messing with Arizona's housing accountable and to repeal the damage that they have caused. That said, more dense and affordable housing is good for our environment and communities in the long term. We're happy to support bills that can increase that amount of housing and affordable homes. SB 1161 would allow Arizona cities to create affordable apartments near transit and direct cities to regularly assess and plan to accommodate their housing needs, and to prioritize Arizona residents for housing vouchers from the U.S. government. This bill legalizes density building across the state in areas that have rail transit. So if your city has light rail, streetcar, or other train-based public transportation, that means that those areas can have more affordable housing built next to them. This long-term solution clears the way for more apartments to be built and will create thousands of new homes in the most populated cities in Arizona. This session's housing bills have not been centered around repealing laws that block long-term solutions for tenants like rent control, and have fallen short of immediate support for families losing their homes to eviction, rising rents, and corporate control of housing. We're hoping SB 1161 passes in the midst of the budget negotiations. And even though it will take time for the homes to be built and available, it creates a long-term availability of more affordable homes in the future. This week, we were part of a press conference where we called on Senator Sinema to return the $2.5 million in campaign contributions from her private equity buddies or resign from her position as senator.
We call upon your resignation.
The Democratic base says they feel betrayed, accusing Sinema of listening to donors instead of voters.
Private equity has fueled Arizona's housing crisis, but Sinema continues to side with Wall Street instead of the renters and working families in Arizona. She has ignored her constituents and refused to meet with any community members while living an extravagant lifestyle filled with European vacations, private jets, limos, luxury hotels, and expensive restaurants. We didn't elect a lifestyle influencer. We elected someone who promised to listen to the concerns of their constituents. The people of Arizona fought to get her into office, and we will fight even harder to get her out and elect a senator who actually cares for the constituents and doesn't answer to Wall Street. Thank you to everyone who attended our events last month. We had the best time meeting with y'all. We hope to see you all on Thursday, May 25th to learn best practices for capturing high-quality samples of your work at our Work Samples free game. Thank you for watching Season 4, Episode 8 of We've Got Issues, a Fuerte Network production. Shout out to the People First Economy and the Voting Rights Coalition for their research and expertise. Writing by Clarissa Rodriguez and Senia Orona. Filming done by Clarissa Rodriguez. Editing done by Clarissa Rodriguez and Senia Orona. Graphics by Senia Orona. Theme music by Dominic Medina. The thoughts and opinions expressed by We've Got Issues do not necessarily represent those of the Fuerte arts movement.